Hello, guys. It's been a while. Cheeky of me to say it, but I always have to say it's been a while because I'm just one of those YouTubers who doesn't load as much content as I should do. But hey, please subscribe. It will encourage me and motivate me to release more videos. So what we're doing today, I've just been online and I've purchased the Uncle Seiko, or Uncle as he's now called, Jubilee bracelet for the bracelet for my Tudor Black Bay 54. And as you can see, it's a lovely watch. Wears well. I mean, this watch you can get away with on most wrist sizes. My wrist is 7 inches here, just over 7, and it looks great. A tiny bit on the small side, but it's not too bad thanks to the length of the lugs and the width. 20mm width bracelet. It's a very clever design by Tudor, I have to say. Anyway, I always look at doing some sort of subtle mods or something that I can always change the aesthetics of a watch. Just because, why buy a new watch when you could just spend a little bit of money and jazz it up? That's why, as a community and as watch hobbyists, we like to change straps and bracelets and, well, not bracelets, more straps. But, some of us like to experiment with different bracelets and a different sort of look. And I love the Jubilee. I love Jubilees. I think they're great, really comfortable, and they often change and jazz up a watch. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to fit the Uncle Seiko's Jubilee bracelet to the 54. I'm not going to do it. It's a bit of a tricky one because I'd like to show you how to do it, but I'll just run you through the basics and sort of discuss what tools you'd need if you were going to do it yourself, or you could always take the watch to a jeweler's and get it done if you didn't want to do that. So what you get the two sides. So this is currently covered in the shrink wrap, and as you can see, look how nice that looks. I've gone for the fully brushed option here just because I prefer. Well, it's a funny one. I actually when I put a similar sort of bracelet on my Black Bay Pro, Uncle Seiko at the time only had the polished Centerlinks version, so I went with that, and that was quite nice. But I've actually will do another video on that, a separate video, because I've actually just purchased again, which came with the delivery, another. Here you go, sitting here. I purchased another Jubilee bracelet for the Black Bay Pro, but this time it is fully brushed. But I'll do another video showing you that one. Anyway, back to the 54. So as you can see, two sides to the bracelet. You've got the solid end links. Love solid end links. Always make a watch feel just that much more tighter. And his tolerances are just usually very good. I've just recently purchased a nice spring bar release tool. Splashed out a bit on this one, but I bought it directly from HS Walsh, a retailer, so it was actually cheaper than you can buy it online and cheaper than Amazon. You would need, this isn't essential. You can always use a very small screwdriver. I'm talking like a millimeter if you've got one. One of these very small this is just a head that goes into it. I think computer repair kits have them. Anyway, I'll put that on in a second. Bit tricky to do that with one hand. So, spring roll release tool, but like I said, you can use a very, very small screwdriver. If you can use a screwdriver and you care for your watch, or you want to baby it, I recommend taping it. I don't really tape the lugs because I don't really care. Look, I wear my watches. And it's one of those things. I frequently change straps. It does take a bit of time. Anyway, you will also need one of these. Now this is a Bourgeon, so it is a bit more of an expensive bracelet sizing tool. You can buy cheap. This was 10 quid, so it's not that. It doesn't cost the end of the world. £9.95 actually, but you can buy other ones for about £6-7 quid on Amazon, maybe £5. So you'll need one of these. You will definitely need one of these because you cannot remove the links without it. I've tried using one of these very sharp things, but you're very likely to stab yourself in the finger or hand. So I would probably avoid using one of these. Spend the money. I think he sells them for £6.95. You can get these for about £10. And the Bergeron, which is obviously a very good brand, is £10. So not a huge expenditure. A couple of little spring bars in there as well. Now let's. That's pretty much showing you what you'd need, because I know some people do ask what tools do you need. The main thing you need is this and your screwdriver, because you will need to change clasp. So you're going to need the screwdriver for the clasp, and then you'll need to remove the links, which you would need the bracelet. As in, you need to resize the bracelet, so you will need to use one of these tools. Okay, right, now let's show you what it looks like with it fitted. Okay, I've just used the Bergeron spring bar removal tool. I have to say, okay, this is not cheap, but you can definitely get cheap ones online. I've never ever in my life been able to take out a bracelet as quick and as easy with this. This just, wow, honestly, I have to say, fantastic. I just literally clipped it and out it came within like 1.5, 2 seconds. I've never been able to take a bracelet out that quick. So really recommended. Saves the prep time and all the taping up time if you are that careful. So just to let you know, highly recommended, but you don't need to go Bergeron. There's plenty of other brands. So what you need to do now is firstly remove the clasp. So the clasp with the Tudors is a couple of things you need to do. First thing is you would need to, sorry, it's not focusing. You need to use something like, you can either use a safety pin if you don't have one, or if you have a sort of sharp edged tool. You need to firstly push that in there, which will remove the outer part of the clasp. That will remove that, and then that will also release the spring bar that is holding, sorry, it's not focusing, that is holding this part of the bracelet, the top part, into there. So you need to use one of these in there, and then that will enable you to release the clasp. But when you then refit it, you need to then put that back on. I'll just do that now. Okay, so I did say using the spring bar release tool would work, but to be honest, it didn't actually work. It's actually too thick, and this is seriously narrow, very narrow, but too thick. So trusty old safety pin, you can never go wrong with one of these. Works a treat. So I've now been able to release the fastening, I don't know, of the clasp with the clip. What do you call this? Well, my mind's gone blank because, you know, I'm just fully improvising. And as you can see, there's a little spring bar inside here, and then that will come out. So let me just pull that out. Doing it for the video, you just pull it out. There you go. Don't lose this, as it's not one you're going to have easy access to find. So here you go, that then pulls out, and then you would need to put one of these into there. So I need to unwrap this, which is always a nice thing to do, and then, well, I could size it prior to putting it on, but look, I'm just going to put it on for now because I'm going to make it easy for you to see what to do. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, when you look at the two parts of bracelet, one is actually longer than the other one, and I can't actually, I think it's bottom of the wrist, so at your 6 o'clock I think is always longer than your 12 o'clock. I'm not sure, but either way I'm going to be removing links to size it up. So just to let you know, one is longer than the other, but both fit into there, I believe, where the clasp goes. Or do they? Yeah, so it shouldn't be too difficult. So as you can see here, I've unwrapped it. You just need to slide that in there. Slide this spring bar back in. Give it a jiggle. Bit difficult to do this with one hand. So let me put it in. So that's in now. Then we just need to put the fastening clip back on. Okay, so that's in now. And thanks to the little ball bearing or whatever this thing is inside there, it's nice and it's got that quality kind of click. So I'm using the OEM clasp, which I think is definitely the way to go, because why would you not want to do that? And you can make use of the wonderful glide lock system. I'm now going to show you how to fit the glide lock system into here. Quite easy. So this is pretty easy. All you just need to do is unscrew. Sorry, I haven't put my thing back on here. Just need to unscrew that. And this should then go straight into there. Literally direct swap. So pretty simple to do. I'll do it now. I'll unscrew that out and time to put this one. Oops, sorry. I'll unscrew that one out and time to put this one in. So I'm putting the screw back in. And that's it. Just time to tighten it up now. Okay, all screwed in now, and you have a fully working glide lock system with a Jubilee bracelet. Look at that. That does look really, really good. Let's clip that one in. Fantastic. Oops, sorry, it's my hairy arm there. Cool, so here you go. That is now fitted with an unsized Jubilee bracelet. I hope that helped you guys if you were thinking of doing it yourselves. Really is very, very easy to do, not hard. You just need the right tools. To put this in really easy, you just need that little screwdriver. Here you go. And you can pick these up from any, I mean, I've got this from Lidl as part of a computer repair kit. So, you know, not expensive. But you will definitely need a tool like this to resize the bracelet. But look, let's get it on and see what it looks like on the actual watch. Okay, here's the finished, well, unsized finished result. Wow, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Sorry, let me take this. There you go. I haven't sized it yet. But wow, look at that. That looks really pretty awesome. I was going to say, I mean, the OEM, the original bracelet is actually a really good job. I do find it a bit funny being 20mm on such a dinky watch. If it was 18mm, I think it would have been better. But oh, let's look at that. That looks quite cool. What do you think, guys? It's definitely going to fit a huge wrist. You look at that. Look how much space you got under there. Probably fit my leg or my ankle. Perfect fitment. You know, one thing I have to say about Uncle Seiko, the quality of his stuff is bang on. You know, look at the fit. It's not far off. I mean, it has jingle jang. It's nowhere near original Rolex quality in terms of the actual finish of the, how would I say it? The quality, as in the wearing experience. I don't know, the stretch. That's the one, stretch. But when you look at the actual fit and the tolerances, they're bang on in terms of the lugs. Of how the center link fits in. Sorry, not center link, end link. How the solid end link fits in. Bang on. You know, absolutely spot on. And I'm actually independent. I don't get paid or sponsored or any discounts for anything I put on my videos. But when someone does an amazingly good job for relatively little outlay, I cannot help but praise them. So look, let me get this sized up. You can use this code. You'll get 10% off. Wisdeal, Wisdeal. Definitely worth doing that. Just bear in mind, I did have to pay customs though in the UK. Slightly annoying, but hey, that's life. It's roughly about 20% to 25% on your order. Okay, cool. I'm hoping this has given you a good idea. Let's get this sized for my wrist. Bear with me, guys. Okay, very easy to use one of these tools. Just make sure it's on the round, the rounder edge on the inside and not the faux screw, because the faux screw is where it's going to push out. So you just literally aim it in there, and then literally just screw it in, and it will pop the end link out like that. As you can see, it's now coming out. Really easy. Really recommend getting one of these sort of tools, because trying to do that with something else, you're likely to stab your finger. And I'm talking from experience here. Here we are, guys, all sized up to my wrist now with the OEM clasp. Does look very smart. And I've not really had a chance to reflect on it, so because I was recording this live, well, not live, I was literally doing it as I was recording it as I was fitting it on. Not had a chance to think about it, but I think it looks really good. Quite a different aesthetic. Let's take it outside. Definitely looks way more vintage now. I think I can actually remove one more link from there. Yeah. I'll say the watch I thought that did the biggest transformation with the Jubilee was definitely the Black Bay Pro. But no, this looks good. I'll just change the hands there. So just change the hands there so you can get more of an idea of what it looks like. Well, sorry, just to make the video a bit more, just to make the watch look a bit more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Yeah, quite nice. Let me take it off and show you what it looks like. Here you go, with the OEM clasp. What do you guys think? Does it look better? Or do you think it looks worse? What's your take? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to subscribe. I will be releasing some more videos of the 54 on a Jubilee compared to my 58 on a Jubilee, and my Black Bay Pro on a Jubilee. So all three of my Tudors, well, I have a few more Tudors, but all three of my Black Bays on Jubilees. Thanks again, guys.